Hi guys, and welcome to the weekly vibes for 18th to the 24th of May. So here this week we might have residues of last week's vibes, especially any after effects or the aftermath of changes that took place that influenced the foundation in which you build strong and important aspects of your life on. So the vibe here this week only briefly might trigger some anger, just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, especially if suppressed anger is still simmering there. And if you have also a strong feminine side, then on this side of your life, you're going to feel a little bit of upset kicking in. And just, it's more upset by some minor global changes. And it's not necessarily on a big scale. Now, what, for example, here, which actually might feel a lot bigger here because of your emotions. So even if you're a male, we all have a feminine side, guys. So even that aspect, that femininity within you might have a sense of a trigger here as well. So don't be surprised. And also, how you react to these old emotions from the past is now being stirred up. And it's being stirred up. So be mindful of not trying to fall into a victim state, because that is just not going to help you to get to the core of the solutions here. Instead, look at this old anger that is now coming up, right? And it's right up in your face. And just say to it, I see you. I see you now. What do you need me to see to allow you to be released? And you will also have the answer to this question. And this answer will be loaded and geared with positive and powerful ways that you can channel your anger, right? Especially ways you can channel this anger into. Because also here, be mindful that people are around you, right? Your loved ones that are around you are not necessarily part of the problem here, right? They're not necessarily part of the starting point of your anger. So don't let it pour over them and also into innocent relationship dynamics that you have around you because of this spike, right? You might also here feel with this anger and all this frustration simmering. You might feel your neck and your vocal cords and your thyroid, especially the glands around that area, also flaring up. Because psychologically, these areas emotionally represent control in your life. And you can also find out so much more about that in Metaphysical Anatomy, because this book also has 679 other more elements and issues and emotional stress factors being held that we all share globally that you can find out a lot more. Now, this strong also drive in you is now actually it's making you feel like needing to be in control, right? Always needing to be in control, or perhaps, aspects where you feel out of control. You might feel an overcompensation of needing to get back into control and feeling a sense of held back, a sense of powerless to trying to get back into that. So just be mindful here that, because here now, if you have that slightly triggered aspect in you, for example, here in your neck also. So in your neck, you're going to be feeling that sense of control that I just mentioned, especially in the area that you've been moving into in your life. It might actually feel that this path that you're walking on is not necessarily in alignment with where you really truly want to be and where you want to be heading into. So this anger that you feel could very well flare up in the neck area. And if this vibe does not affect you, then you might be feeling the global weight of this impact. And if you do, then breathe. Just breathe. It's not yours to carry. So the good news here is that this vibe is only fleeting, right? And it's very short, because despite this, right, you might also feel that the connection and the connectedness in your life, especially in your relationship dynamics, you could feel that it's rattled that maybe just a little bit. And you could also, on the positive side, apart from the rattling aspect, the good part is also that you could be meeting new people. There's also a new sense of connection coming in as well. And they might bring a new sense of energy, fresh energy, much needed energy. So enjoy the lightness of this vibe as well. And shake off your anger or your frustration, because these connections will be light. Some serious because they're just super analytical, which is not always a bad thing. Sometimes we need a good old school, old-fashioned perspective to help us ground a little bit when our emotions are starting to run away with us. Now here also, with all these emotions that's going up and down, up in the air, and then we're grounded again, not necessarily from one extreme to the other, but more so just with memories that they try to trigger and some deep-seated fears that we also might have. Now, which in this case, this week, are mostly just that, fears. Because of March and April, right? And this week here has all taken now a toll on your body. It's taken a toll on your mind. And it's going to let you know, right? Your emotional body is going to let you know how it feels. So here now, if you have more, for example, it's a sense of like tiredness coming in, too much tiredness, then listen to your body, because even the subheadline of my book, Metaphysical Anatomy, right? It's listen to your body. Your body's talking. Are you listening? Almost got my own title wrong. What's up with that? Maybe I'm already feeling the tiredness. So sleep if you feel that you need to, because your body heals best when you're actually sleeping. So give it a chance to rest. Give it a chance to heal. Give it a chance to recuperate. And stop trying to push your thing to do things that you just don't have the energy for. Like seriously, just stop it. Just rest if you need to. You are allowed to rest just as much as anyone else is allowed to breathe. Also here, aside from all of that, we also have a new moon this week. And this new moon is one of my favorite moon cycles because it's all about change. It's all about healing, new chapters, fresh energy that we can bring into our lives. And we also have, for example, last week or just a while ago, we just also had a full moon on the 7th. So join me on Facebook Live at Metaphysical Anatomy, or you can watch the replay on my YouTube channel at evettevideos.com, because this new moon will also trigger physical aspects in your body, such as the genital area and also the neck and the thyroid. So you can grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy 1 on Amazon and find out what these areas mean, and so many more other areas that you might have flaring up in your physical body, and also through illnesses and ailments, to really start to understand what is it that you have emotionally and psychologically been suppressing in your life, and then finding very great and accurate solutions to help you to start to heal it and to deal with it. So guys, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel at evettevideos.com. Stay up to date with all my vibe videos and also free healing videos that I share there that's designed to set you up for success. And until next time, be the light that you are.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling you because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys!